Hey y'all, this is Mandy, the Sleep Nana, and this is my week 16 update since having VSG surgery. I had the surgery in Charleston, West Virginia on June the 23rd with Dr. Rossi at CMAC. I am 44 years old, 5 foot 4 inches, and my goal weight is about around 140. Sorry, y'all. I've been stumbling on my words all day, not just in this video, but just in general, and I'm not starting this over, so there you have it. Goal weight, I say around 140 because that may or may not change the closer that I get to 140. I may think that 140 is too small. I may think I need to lose 5 more pounds. I mean, I don't know. I have weighed 140 before, but I carry my weight differently now, and I'm losing weight in different places now, so 140 is probably going to look different now, considering all that. So, but my high weight was 159.6. My surgery weight was 147.6. Last week, I weighed in at 196.2. This week, I weighed in at 195.2. So I lost 1 pound. Which is still a loss. I think that those few weeks there, you know, that I had the bigger losses, I think one week I lost like 8 pounds. I knew that it wasn't going to be like that every week, but maybe I was just secretly hoping that it would be. But hey, at least I didn't gain, so. That puts me down 64.4 pounds from my high weight, 52.4 pounds since surgery, and that means I have 55.2 pounds to go until my goal. If my goal remains at 140, that is. Last week, and I don't know, probably even the video before that, I mentioned issues that I was having with some stomach cramps and nausea, and it's really been happening since vacation, so it's been about a month. I have been like eliminating things, not that there's a lot to eliminate, but just kind of playing around with like not having something for, you know, a few days and seeing if it's better or if it's going to happen. Just trying to pinpoint what is triggering this to happen every day at the same time. I'm a person of habit. Stick to a schedule pretty much. I mean, I do the same things daily, around about the same time. Now I'm not meaning that to sound like, you know, my schedule is what it is and it won't be broken. Like, nothing like that. Just I tend to do the same things every day. Like most people do, I think. But as far as new foods go, I did introduce, I don't know if y'all seen that video with them blackberries on there. Oh God, they were so good. So I definitely introduced those blackberries that week. I came in hard with them berries, y'all. They were so good. That's on the Lake Murray vacation video. Anyway, the first incident, yeah, with the cramping that happened, it happened before the blackberries though, so I don't know what it is, but it's happening about the same time every day. So I thought, there's something that I'm doing, especially, you know, it being so odd that it's happening the same time every day. I thought, you know, is it the biotin? Because when my hair started coming out the way that it has been, I ain't gonna lie, y'all, it freaked me out. And I was like, let me go ahead and get 2 of them. And I said, what we can do about this? And then I thought, is that too much for my, you know, my belly now? Is Stella like, back it up? I don't know. I didn't know. So I went back to just taking one of the Biotins. And I had also introduced the B complex. So I eliminated that, and it's still happening. And like I said, I tend to do the same things every day, and kind of the same way with my food. This might sound weird to some people, but it's like I'll eat the same things over and over until I either like run out of it, or I don't know, have a taste for something different. And so I just find it really odd that, you know, I just don't think that it's anything that I'm eating. I couldn't get that out, but there it is. Because at the time, the first time that it had happened, like I said, I had not eaten. Yeah, I am a damn mess today, okay? I am so sorry. But, yeah, I hadn't had anything different the first time that it happened. During vacation, I had some grilled chicken, sugar-free or no sugar added oatmeal. Those were all things that I hadn't had leading up to. Let me take that back. I had tried chicken and it didn't sit well, so I thought I would try it again. But all that happened after. You know, I had all that after that happened. What happened was, I started to say what had happened was, y'all, okay. There's the ring doorbell. I don't know what is wrong with me today. But I had bumped into the island at the rental house, and it's really high. So when I bumped it, I actually bumped it on my back. It was like right at my rib cage, like the back side, like there. And when I did, I like tensed up, and because it hurt. And like my stomach started hurting, like right where, you know, your sleeve is, your stomach, what's left of it. And I mean to tell you, I went to my knees. The pain was so sharp and so sudden. I literally crawled on my hands and knees to the back bedroom, just to get on, you know, my thought was to get in the bed, but I couldn't even get up off the floor to get in the bed. I laid in the floor, literally, with my knees pulled up to my chest. As close as my knees will go to my chest, because, you know, my belly, it's a thing. It's there. It gets in the way. In pain. Like, it was, I really was on the verge of telling my daughter to call 911, because I thought I had, like, broke something in there. Like, busted my sleeve. I just didn't know, because I hadn't felt that pain. And then for it to come on suddenly when I bumped the edge of the thing, I just thought, oh my God, I just really, like, messed some stuff up in there. But it passed. I didn't think that it was dumping syndrome for it to come on all of a sudden the way that it did, without me eating or drinking anything differently that day. And for it to happen like simultaneously. Yeah, I'm just going with it. After bumping into the island, I just thought, okay, it was the way that I tensed up maybe, and it just, you know, like caused something in there to kind of contract. anyway, like I said, I just didn't know. But it's not happened, you know, that bad since that day, but it has happened almost every day since that day. Gosh, y'all, that happens every day for sure. But I'm wondering, you know, is it something, since I stopped taking the vitamins and it's still happening, did I just out of the blue become intolerant to something that I'm drinking or eating on a regular basis? I have had some mild lactose intolerances in the past. Just like, I mean, I could always eat yogurt, eat cheese, and it never bothered me, but I couldn't eat ice cream without feeling sick, you know. So, and I know that there's different amounts of lactose in different dairy products, so I'm assuming that there's probably more in ice cream. But whenever I would get heartburn, I would drink a glass of milk. I would feel bloated, but that was the extent of it. So maybe, you know, something's going on with that, but I still find it kind of odd for it to happen just out of the blue. So just to see, I eliminated Premier Protein for today because that is a milk-based protein. It has the whey protein in it. It's a combination of whey, and I don't know if I'm saying this right, casein or casein protein, which are milk-based proteins. So hence combination of milk-based proteins. Yeah. I know y'all probably think I'm crazy. I ain't watching no more of this girl's videos, but I mean, it's real, it's raw, it's me. You get what you get. I might edit some of this out. I don't know. Yeah, I did that the other day with that Burnsville camping video. Like, I was driving myself nuts. It took me all day to do that. I know why people get on here and say, I ain't editing. I know now. But anyway, another thing. I was on medication for IBS prior to surgery. I had stopped taking it before surgery, a while before surgery, because my insurance stopped paying for the medication that I was on. And I thought, well, I'll just, you know, deal with it. And I just never did talk to my doctor about it anymore. I just dealt with it. So after this started happening, I thought maybe I need to talk with her about that. So I went back on the medication. She had some samples there in the office and gave me those. So I've been taking that for a week. And it happened, the stomach issue happened yesterday. Again, not as bad as it that first day that I mentioned. And actually yesterday wasn't so bad, now that I think about it. I mean, I had some cramps. They're like right up underneath, like around my rib cage there. I felt nauseous, but not something that I was like had to run to the bathroom over, or lay on the couch with my face hanging over in a bag or something, you know. But nonetheless, it happened. So, I mean, I don't know. I probably should have asked her how long it takes that medication to get in your system. But today, it has not happened. And like I said, I have not. It hasn't happened today. So now I'm like, you know, was it that I needed the IBS medication, or, excuse me, was it the Premier Protein? I don't know that I want to have a Premier just to see, because y'all, that is like, it is really uncomfortable. But I'm also one of them people, like, I need to know. So I don't know. Who knows what'll happen by the end of the day, what I'll do. But I do go back to see my doctor tomorrow. I went last Wednesday and seen her and had my blood work done, just checking all my vitamin levels and all that jazz. And so she may have that back tomorrow when I go in for my regular, well, I won't say regular checkup. It's the girly checkup. She does those too. She's a nurse practitioner, so she does it all. All the regular, everyday stuff. As if a pap smears every day. Right, ladies? Yay me. But anyway, there's a good chance she'll have my blood work, the results back by tomorrow. So I will be able to update on what vitamins I have been taking, whether I recommend them or not, depending on what she says tomorrow. So I don't know, I guess we'll see what happens with that. Exercise. I mentioned last week that I was holding off on strength training just because I don't think I'm like in the right headspace to deal with what that does on the scale, how that reflects on the scale. It will cause the scale to stall. Sometimes it will even cause it to jump up, even if just initially. And right now, I'm not ready for that, guys. Like, I'm not even gonna get on here and act like I'm like, oh, it's okay, the scale's just a number. No. If the scale was just a number, I wouldn't have had this surgery, okay? It's not just a number for me. Like, I need that number to go down. And I'm not there yet with where I'm like ready for a stall, and there's a good chance that'll happen. And I could still be losing inches. But still, like, I need that number right now. And I hate that I do. But I'm just being honest with y'all. And hey, guys. Okay, so I was trimming some time off of that video. And I accidentally deleted it. I'm sure there's a way I can get it back, but I'm not that tech savvy. By the time I figure it out, it'll probably be time for next week's update. So I just didn't want the video to end that way, so I thought I'd hop on real quick and just say thank you for watching. I'd appreciate it if you haven't subscribed already, if you would do that. And if you would give this video a thumbs up, I'd also appreciate that. It really helps my channel. What got cut off was basically me just talking about my vitamins, which I plan to touch base on that in next week's update anyway, with my lab results. So, yeah, it's all good. But I just wanted to say thank you. So I will talk to you guys next week. Have a good one.